सीखो, ऐप डाउनलोड करो, स्टेप समझो और घर बैठे ही ऑनलाइन ड्राइविंग लाइसेंस बना लो।
तो इंस्टॉल बटन पे क्लिक करो और सीखो ऐप डाउनलोड।
यह है मुकाबलों का बाप, इससे बड़ा मुकाबला क्या हो।
Pitching outside off, impact in line, wickets umpire's call, stay with your original decision. Faisal, stand by. You're on screen, please signal.
Correct decision and a terrific review. 30 for 1. Mapusa into his second over. Zimbabwe just fighting back. Wicket in that previous over. Then a very close LBW shout.
Yep, came back umpire's call.
Ooh.
That would have been really good for Zimbabwe, getting Farhan early.
Wow, with a drive, beautifully fielded. The fielding has been spot on from Zimbabwe.
Masakadza again. They're loving it. That's what you'd like to see. But timing brilliant from Babar Azam too. Deep square legs out on the boundary. And he wants the point on the boundary line as well.
Again that drive, this time the gap. The crowd erupts as Babar collects his first boundary.
He moves. Babar Azam, there you go. Gets closer to that ball. And the point that was put out on the boundary line meant that extra cover fielder went square and that gap was bigger. Babar hits it. It's not swinging when he starts so wide for Maposa.
Better, closer. And black armbands. Rashid Riaz. That is because Hizarhat passed away. He was a very accomplished umpire for Pakistan. 34 tests, 55 ODIs. He did 3 World Cups too. So a sad day as Hizarhat passes away. But his legacy carries on.
There you go, that's better. Bowl closer to the stumps. Thoughts and prayers? It is family and friends. Zimbabwe pulling it back.
Inside edge or inside part of the bat will get a single. Now Bank Alphala, 1100 plus branches. Open your current account from your nearest branch. Enjoy various free services. Earn Orbit rewards by maintaining and growing your balance. Pakistan 35 for 1. Farhan has been the boundary hitter up front for Pakistan. He just looks leg side at the moment. Oh, nicely bowled. Very, very slow. Never really arrived. 35 for 1.
96 kilometers an hour. That's an extremely slower ball. Back of the hand, it doesn't bounce either.
In the air and just in the gap. Babar will get a couple of runs, but not a real convincing cover drive.
Yeah, you don't mind that. Just keep hitting that length. Just need one to go to hand, and Zimbabwe believe in that. Pakistan dealing in punches, trying to make the power play count.
Nicely bowled. This is what he does, hits the seam.
Because we know once the ball gets a little softer and the spinners come in, it's much harder to get the ball off the square.
Evans has impressed. He's been able to get movement off the surface. He's been able to hit the seam more often than not. Up front, he's difficult once he gets his line and length right, especially his length.
All-in-one DMAT with multiple benefits. Open free.
He's starting on off stump as well, Babar Azam, across the stumps. Yeah, just getting them off that length. There is a bit of pressure, I feel, on the batters to try and get going, because not much happened with that delivery.
Another one on the stumps, back of a length. This is impressive. Just making sure that he hit those areas and keep that pressure going. Big Hotel Mobile, official mobile handset partner. Evans, that first cover drive which went in the air, but he's causing problems. All 4 deliveries have been uncomfortable for Babar. This time just flicks it through the leg side. Here's a long chase on. We come back for 3 because there was plenty of acreage.
Went for the glory ball, did Brad Evans. Babar Azam standing across the stumps. Went full, went at the pads. Babar, he was waiting for that one. Brad Evans, son of Craig Evans, hard-hitting middle-order batter for Zimbabwe. Played in the late 90s, early 2000s.
It's a straight to fine, so won't be any run. A dot ball to end the 5th. It is 40 for 1.
fielded. Yeah, there's been some big shots played that have not got through the field. There have been others that have.
You're getting this feeling very early in the piece that he wants to break free. Babar Azam is trying to hit the ball a bit too hard. They're once again hitting it hard and hard into the ground. And we know, I suppose, you know, there are ways of getting on with it. Some would take a little bit of time and try to time the ball. I think Babar Azam is that type, that kind. But in this innings, he wants to tee off straight away. Comfort for Babar is that he's got a partner who's absolutely in red-hot form. 12 for Farhan of just 10. Top edge, gets it past the infield. It's a long ball. I think it's gone all the way for 6. Hit it hard. Garava has got a bit of pace and always will have that extra bit of bounce. His 6-6 is a huge unit, but that was top-edged for 6.
He'll take it on. Each time there's any sort of shortness in length, he'll try and take it on because they're just the 2 fielders back, trying to maximize on the power play, and that goes all the way. Happy days if you're Farhan, and once again giving his side a decent start in that power play.
47 for 1 in just 5.3, so going at a rapid pace. Yeah, more cosmetic than anything else. Yeah, they're indicating with his wrist that was the slower one, the cutter.
Yeah, glad that he's gone to that, actually. Garava is just in the green room, sitting in the next room, thinking there've got to be a few more slow ones on this surface, number one, but also just with the intent of the Pakistani batters. And Farhan particularly looks like he's trying to absolutely smoke it. You were talking about Babar a second ago.
That's a smash. That really is well played. Shorter in length and smacked. 50 comes up for Pakistan, and it's Farhan Sahibzada who's leading the act with some scintillating hits. It's a 6.
He'll be so disappointed with this, Garava. Absolutely no protection on that side. And have a look at him go up that list of most 6s in a year, in a calendar year. 104 6s. Sahibzada Farhan.
The field coming from the edge of the ring on the offside. It's a dot delivery to end the over. 53 for 1. Power play is done. Pakistan opting to bat after winning the toss. And I think the big challenge for me is how they set up the show, batting first up. So chasing has been easier, but batting first.
Sahibzada Farhan is an intensity. He wants to still go at that tempo that he managed yesterday, almost sort of carrying on from where he left off. Yeah, still needs to have the same sort of control which he showed yesterday, which was fantastic. Here's Masakadza into the side.
all eyes will be on Babar Azam and how well he plays spin. It's not that he can't play spin, but it's just that, you know, his range minimizes just a little bit when he's up against the spinner. And these are good batting conditions, even though there are a lot of cracks, but the ball will skid onto the bat quite nicely. That's the arm delivery, so it's a decent start. So no real rush. I think as far as Babar is concerned, he can take his time. Let Farhan seal the deal with some big shots. You see this kind of a crazy freedom when he watched Farhan Sahibzada. It's a massive change in his entire DNA. You know, a couple of good scores, good innings, and he's now flowing. There's a smile on his face and there's a lot of rhythm in his batting.
Confidence is a tonic. It really is, and it's not often a whole lot that's wrong with players, good players, top-level players, when things don't go well. Even if they get into some sort of a rut, it takes something, a couple of things that are small, to then be adjusted and click back into gear, and then all of a sudden you'll forget about it. You'll think, oh, he's always been playing well. In the same way, when it's times that are not going well against a particular type of bowling, and it seems prolonged. And Babar not having the greatest. A good start for Pakistan. 53 in the power play. They'll be happy with that. Skipper Salman Ali Agha said, want to see how we go chasing a total. It's a good catch, that. Wellington Masakadza. Good wicket to get as well, with them going at it. Saeed Mayub dismissed. They want to see the back of Sahibzada Farhan as well.
Nicely bowled, change of pace. All right, it's happening on 28th November. Nilofer, buckle up. We've seen some brilliant part side, which was heavily loaded just along the skirting. And when you're on form, this is what happens to you. Effortlessly finding the gap.
जो किया सोच कर किया.
So they both kind of need to go that way, and you can get rid of a man who's at a short fine. He's not going to stop anything if he gets anything on his legs anyway, unless it goes directly at him. I think the ploy might be sort of back of a length and pace off.
Yeah, pace off as indicated by Sahibzada Farhan as well. It's be a great feeling. Crowd chanting Babar, Babar. I mean, pretty special.
They do it every time. He goes to the strike, they start shouting.
Absolutely nothing on the ball, and it's not given a wide. According to the new rules, you can get away with it.
Yeah, fair enough. That nearly clipped the leg stump. Good that he's going with the slower ball on the left. He sort of just has not quite leg cut, as if he's just kind of letting the ball go through the fingers, and he's quite some flexibility for him to get round like that. So not quite. You have those who go kind of seam up over the back, out the back of the hand.
Oh, unlucky, found the fielder. Otherwise that had 4 written all over it. 8 done, 64 for 1.
Yeah, 2 dots to finish with those slower deliveries. It was 4 out of 6 pace off in that over. I think it really is a good ploy. Got to still make sure that you're getting it on target. You've then got to also make sure that you have the field set right, just to try and frustrate these Pakistani batsmen who have started well, going at 8s, and will feel that they should be getting the ball away. Build pressure that way.
That's not the first time that he's inside edged it. Nice flight, keeping it away from his range, and so a lot of bottom hand came into play. Low. Partnership of 38 of 35. Yeah, that's a good way to play spin also. Every now and then Babar can do that, use his feet. In the meantime, it's figure-free moment for some. Download the app and get the insurance you need on your fingertips. They're like statue and release. Where's the sweep shot? And that's a rarity. But he's got to play that shot every now and then to maybe get the wicket ball away, the balls that are bowled within the stumps, and irritate a spinner. Not a natural. You can make out that he's not a natural sweeper of the ball because he's got so many other options. It's a good option to have against spin, though. Nine done, 72 for 1.